You've got a bug out bag packed, you've got food on the shelf, and you think you're ready. But I'm going to show you 5 mistakes, maybe six, that most prepared families are still making right now. And any one of them could cost you everything when it matters most. I'm Dawg Solutions out of Middle Tennessee in a veteran owned, family focused preparedness business. We've been through the checklist, tested the gear, and today we're busting the myths that even serious preppers get wrong. So let's go. Myth number one: the medications in your kit are still good. You packed them 2 years ago, maybe three, and you haven't touched them since. Here's the hard truth: expired medications don't just lose potency, some of them can actually become toxic over time. This includes prescription medications and over the counter pain relievers, antihistamines, EpiPens, and even liquid medications. If the label says expired, it's expired. Pull it out, replace it, mark the date, and then put it outside of your kit. The fix is simple. Set a calendar reminder every 6 months. Then go through your kit, pull anything expired and replace it, and put the newest items in back. Rotate it just like you do your food supply. Myth number two: any container holds water just fine, like old milk jugs, juice bottles, and soda bottles, but people will fill these and think they're set. But these containers are actually designed for single use. The plastic breaks down, leaches chemicals, and residual sugars can actually create a perfect environment for bacterial growth. FEMA recommends 1 gallon of water per person per day for at least 3 days at a minimum. Ideally, you would have at least 2 weeks and continue to progress from there. That's a lot of water, and it needs to be stored in food-grade, BPA-free containers specifically rated for long-term water storage. The fix: invest in proper food-grade water storage containers, treat stored water with proper preservation concentrates, and replace it every 12 months. You can also check out our Rockwell Water Systems page for long-term solutions if you like. Myth number three: your emergency gear will work when you need it. Hand crank radios, battery-powered flashlights, and portable generators, backup power banks. If you ever actually turned them on and tested them, you might actually find they don't work, so you need to test them. Rubber seals crack, the batteries will corrode, hand crank mechanisms will even break. Solar panels can actually lose their efficiency, and a generator that's set in a garage for 2 years may not start on the first pull or the 10th for that matter. The time to find out your gear is broken is not during the actual emergency, so test it. Schedule a gear test every 6 months, same day as your medication rotation. Power everything on, run your generator for 30 minutes, and test your radios. Charge every power bank you have and know what works before you need it and need it to work. Myth number four: owning a first aid kit means you're prepared for a medical emergency. A kit's a tool, and a tool in the hands of someone who doesn't know how to use it is just a plastic box with gauze. Can you apply a tourniquet correctly? It's a very important item. Do you know how to pack a wound? These are skills that take minutes to learn, but can be the difference between a life or death situation. You can check out our MedAttack kits here if you'd like to on our webpage. We'd be happy to help you in the future with this. The fix: take the Stop the Bleed course or CPR certified course and practice opening and using the items in your kit before you need it. We've got items in our storage you can check out, so please reach out to us when you need it. Myth number five: pack everything you might possibly need, and then you think that this is the best way to go. Maybe 100 pounds of stuff, is that right? No, it's not. I've seen bug out bags that weigh 60, 70, 80, or 100 pounds. If you can't physically pick it up and move fast with it, it's not a bug out bag anymore, it's a boat anchor. For the average person bugging out with a family, aim for 20 to 25% of your body weight maximum. So for a 180-pound person, that's under 45 pounds of gear, and even that's heavy under stress, so be prepared for this. Weigh your bags right now, then ask yourself, what on here can I get rid of, or what do I actually need, and where can I resupply if needed? Cut to essentials only: water, food, shelter, fire, first aid, communications, and defense systems if you need them. Everything else is weight that you'll regret later. One bonus myth, and this one catches almost everyone: in an emergency, you assume you always have access to your important documents. But what if your house floods, or burns down, or you evacuate with just 10 minutes on a situation like a tornado? No ID, no insurance cards, no birth certificates, and you're invisible to the systems designed to actually help you. After major disasters, people spend weeks trying to prove who they are and to try to access their FEMA assistance program, insurance claims, and emergency funds. If Without the documentation, you can't even rent a hotel room or access a bank account or register your kids at a temporary school. Documents are an actual part of your survival gear, so remember that. To fix, get a waterproof, fireproof document pouch. Include some copies of your IDs, passports, birth certificates, insurance policies, bank info, and a USB drive with digital backups. Keep one of these in your bag and keep it off-site as well. 6 myths, 6 fixes. None of them will cost a fortune. They just require attention and a few hours of your time. The families that survive emergencies aren't the ones with the most gear. They're the ones who actually knew how to use it. We've got everything you need to fix these mistakes at guarddogsolutions.com. The gear, the training resources, and our full emergency preparedness guides. Link is in the description. Be prepared, be protected.